Hey everyone, I hope you're well. This is CoinsKid. Just going over to XRP once again. Thank you for support. Okay, big up the CoinsKid crew. So we did trade a beautiful ascending triangle on the weekly, on the daily for XRP that played out like an absolute boss, and we all got paid. Okay, especially myself. It was an amazing opportunity against the the crowd right there saying no way, we've got paid basically, and this is how it works. Okay, so there is another coin that's doing this. Okay, it's Ethereum, and I've gone through this with you many times. I will show you that in a moment. But for me, XRP is doing okay as anticipated. Just like the fractal from 2020, which I was looking at as, mirror on the wall right there. It is correcting, it's out of that consolidation of range. You're starting to see a big red candle on the weekly right now, which is something I was looking at, and potentially the retest of the weekly 20 EMA before we go again. So it's playing out like an absolute boss, isn't it? Okay, so this is why, people did shoot me. People was like pointing a gun at me saying, you idiot, you don't know what you're talking about. But this is why I did take some profit on that ascending triangle breakout. I think the target ran about 0.65, 0.66, wasn't it? So I took profit of that and paid myself, because this is what happens, You go a little bit beyond it, people think, oh no, it's going to the moon and things like that, but then it draws down, and then if you're sitting in your trade, you're out of profit. You've lost percentage gain. So always pay yourself on technical breakout targets, which I'll show to you. So I think Ethereum is actually gearing up for a very similar target right now. It's around about a 50% trade on Ethereum at the moment. So please check out the video. I do talk about that in extensive detail. I will show you quickly in this video, but I know people get a bit annoyed about me showing different coins in that. But I do try and find any confluence in any of the charts. So at the moment in Ethereum, I'm a little bit more steering towards the fact that that's been an impulsive wave up because of the 5 waves that we've got just there. And right now we're running to key resistance to the local high in April, and it looks as though we've got a massive monumental ascending triangle here that we've been carving out since way back when. Is your first point resistance, struggle to stay above it. Second point resistance, third point resistance. So right now we've got some kind of big price compression from left to right, making a series of high highs and high lows. We've got some kind of price compression, aren't we? So again, if Ethereum takes out this resistance here, you've got an impulsive move. So I'm looking at Ethereum as a potential opportunity. Please check out the Bitcoin video, because I'm looking at a certain pattern at that particular scenario just there. This is basically confidence of the fact that this has been an impulsive move up, and this is a corrective move coming back. Okay, so I'm looking at Ethereum doing something that's going to increase the probability of a long op and basically a breakout, just like the breakout of the big ascending triangle that we've experienced for XRP, which is where we've made a lot of money. Okay, so I think there's an opportunity that lies in Ethereum because of what it's doing at the moment. But I know it's an XRP video. Okay, so currently it's still bullish. Bitcoin's bullish, Ethereum's bullish. We've got BNB mild bull at the moment. Some of these lower caps are starting to catch up with Bitcoin. Looking at XRP on a 4-hourly time frame at the moment, if you'd have bought on this buy signal way back then, look at that ascending triangle, beautiful. In the compression of the 20, look at that thick yellow line, boom, and then broke out. Look at that. I've been, super bullish ever since. Got beautiful impulsive moves here. Look at this, beautiful impulsive waves. And in each and every single drawdown, look at the overlapping corrective waves, overlapping corrective waves. But right now, what you've done here, you've hit a level of resistance, okay? And this is why I always say to you, technical targets, always pay yourself, because, for example, it could have met the technical target and then start to correct deeply at that point, but this is obviously a macro correction at this point. It's took a while to get up there, a little bit of exuberance, over bullishness in the market, but eventually the macro corrections come back in. Okay, so we've met the technical target, got paid, job done, and right now we're looking for the drawdown, looking for the support for the next leg up. So at the minute, I think the overlapping waves here, just like the overlapping waves there, of a correction in an impulsive move, look at that, is no different to what we're getting here. So some kind of flag pattern coming back, getting tight before going again. So one thing you could do is just kick back, relax. I know at the moment we've seen the red sell signal, but this is indicative, and this is confidence of the fact that this is a macro way forward, which is something I'm looking at in the sense that we've come up, we're coming down, and then we're going to go again. So what I'm looking for, just like this flag being broken just there, and the many flags that we traded over the years right now, and especially since the start of the year, these flags coming back, we've traded them like an absolute boss. Kick back, relax, okay, because it's really hard to determine exactly where the bottom is. Obviously, if I'm wrong and we're breaking down here, you won't find the bottom, because the bottom will be all the way down here. What you need to do is kick back and relax and wait for something. Wait for this flag to break out. Really simple. You can clearly see on the 4 hour we've got this resistance. So we've traded many of these over the years, especially on the 4 hour and daily and things like that. If this starts to come down, whatever, we're looking for it to come back up and break that red line, okay? Because I think that what we've got here is a macro wave 4, in the sense that what we've got is an A wave down, this has been a B wave high, and right now you're in a C wave, which in my opinion only offers opportunity. Okay, so the red sell signal that we printed yesterday is indicative of the fact that we are in a macro correction, in my opinion. Okay, after this beautiful move up, for example, example, if you'd have bought on this indicator just there, if a price compression lead to expansion on that candle just there, if you bought that and sold yesterday on that candle, look at that, you would have made 25%. So again, I think, you know, just kick back, relax, wait for this buy signal again, the green dot to appear in this chart. But I think at that point we would already be putting in the confirmation statement that we're breaking out by drawing back down to wherever we come back down to. I do have some bids on the 20, but as you can clearly see, day by day this is moving up. So if it is sort of coming down this flag pattern like this and we're looking to continue, then the 20 meter eventually, what I'm looking for is to break this red line. Break this red line in time. Whenever we break this level of resistance, for me, you've got your flag breakout. You're coming back in a corrective wave. You break out, see you later. I'm going to load up some longs again and ride it up, you know, when people are really, really fearful right there. So again, keep an eye on Ethereum, keep an eye on XRP. The DXY is the clue, like I said to you. Bitcoin, again, check out the Bitcoin chart. I think there's a little break pattern right there of continuation. Again, if Bitcoin breaks out and Ethereum breaks out and XRP is still crabbing and coming back like this and doing this and oh no, it's going to zero, eventually, you know it'll play catch up. We've been here a million times, okay? So just in time, I'm looking for this red trend line to be broken. Once we break it, I'll be looking to load up some longs with my stop loss on the previous pivot low, and we've traded these so many times like an absolute boss and made a fortune over the years, okay? So I hope you enjoyed that update. Remember, you can go long, you can go short, you can do whatever you want on buy bit or bit. It's entirely up to you. The links are in each and every single video description, but at the moment I think we've potentially got some kind of little tightening flag here, haven't we, which is synonymous with corrections, basically coming back like it's getting really tight. So in time, if we break this, then you know this was the low and we're not necessarily going to hit the 20-week EMA right there, but I think we're gearing up for that because the fractal is, you know, playing out exactly like it did in 2020, which is why at this point, go back to the videos, I was a little bit more steering towards the fact that we were going to do this, to be honest with you, than this big parabolic break and continuation to the upside. So my next target is 131. Once we break out of this level of resistance right now, I'm looking at a monumental move here for XRP to 131. The invalidation of such in the short term is on the weekly. If we start to break down below that thick yellow line, the bull market support, which is currently sitting at 05519, then I think, you know, my analysis is wrong and we've got a massive monumental drop to the downside or a deeper correction. But the fact is that this price action here, you know, is no different from this price action after a beautiful impulsive move up. It's just a macro version, and this is what gives the game away, and this is why I've been able to trade XRP so well, you know, in recent times, is because of the price action, basically. So I hope you understand the update. I hope you enjoyed that update. Stay healthy, stay strong, stay tuned. Thank you for support. Thank you for tuning in. Take care, everyone. Back to another update on XRP. Bye bye.